All right, let's crack into my mail call with a coaster that I picked up here. Salem's Lot. I do have this on VHS. Man, I love this movie, but I want to be able to see all the details. I love VHS, obviously, but sometimes, you know, to see the special effects, you know, the practical effects, you just need a high-def copy. When did this movie come out? I think it was 79. Love Stephen King movies. 79, I was only 7 years old then, but I remember begging my parents to let me stay up to watch this. It was a miniseries, actually. It was on over a few nights. Yeah, talk about nightmarish. This is one of the few films that gave me a reoccurring nightmare for years and years and years. Not every night, but very often I would find myself in like one of the scenes in the movie where they throw open the coffin and his eyes pop open, and I'm in my dreams. I have a hammer and I'm trying to hit him on the head, but there's absolutely no effect that's happening. I don't know why that particular scene stuck with me. There's lots of scary stuff in this. I think it's time to introduce this film to my son, Dr. Hawk. I think it's time for him to start getting those recurring nightmares. He loves horror movies too. All right, let's take a look. Oh, I did introduce him to this flick a couple of days ago. I got in the mail, The Frighteners. Man, this is another movie. I don't know if it's underrated. I think people hold it in pretty high regard, but nobody talks about it. This is a great film. If you got a chance, you should revisit it. Such a great cast. Oh man, Michael J. Fox. No wonder this guy was a superstar, man. He's so good in this movie. But this great supporting cast, excellent. Oh my God, what? Who was it? What is suddenly I can't think of her name? Dee Wallace. She's totally insane in this movie. If you haven't seen it in a while, remember, check it back out again. It'll be worth it. I also, let's crack open some of these boxes here. This one here, let's keep the scary movie theme going here. This is a toy that I picked up. I usually collect vintage toys, but lately I've really been into some of these modern toys just because the sculpts in them are amazing. This one's fantastic. HELLRAISER. This was the first film that I snuck into a movie theater on my own. Went in, bought a ticket for some other movie, went to the bathroom, and then when came back out, walked right in, walked up, sat down, crouched down. I don't know why. I thought maybe I could hide, but man, I of course seen pictures of some of the scenes from this movie in the Fangoria magazine. Love Fangoria magazine. Love learning about special effects and how they create it, but it did not prepare me for what was to come. This movie blew my mind. Totally insane. What an experience to see that in the theater. I hope you were lucky enough to do so, and check this out. It's a shot that doesn't have glare in there. Been waiting a long time for a HELLRAISER figure that does it justice. Pinhead. Excellent. I would love to crack this open, bring it out, and do a video that really goes into the detail of this. Okay. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Let's start with this box right here. Okay, we're gonna open this up, and this is just a quick little one because you know lately, if you've been watching my videos, you remember I've been digging these 5.5. Oh man, the box is too small. Bent the card. But you know what? He's coming off the card, actually. So no worries there. Here we have DC Primal Age Aquaman, right? I really love the He-Man Masters of the Universe toy. So when they've been started releasing these figures in that 5.5 style, the Thundercats, oh man, those go so well. They look like they fit right in with the Masters of the Universe, especially the villains. But this one, some of these DC ones, not so quite. I mean, I do like them. I didn't really collect too many of these. I've got Scarecrow. He looks like he would fit right in with He-Man. But so does Aquaman here. He looks like He-Man's uncle, Seaman. I can't believe I just said that. That's a terrible joke. But anyways, yeah, pretty cool stuff. We're going to crack him open. Take a look. Oh, yeah. He's got the hook. He's got his trident. we'll be posting some pics of those up on Instagram. I'm going to post them with Black Manta. I have the 5.5 Black Manta too. It's over on a shelf over there, so we'll get some pics. All right, let's get moving. We got a lot of stuff here. So for my wife, for our anniversary, she loves Superman. So I got her the new McFarlane Superman figure, and feeling lonely, I decided to get myself the... Are we back? Yes, we are. Technical difficulties. I don't know what happened there. I'll have to do some editing magic. So we're back. I've got the DC Essentials Knightfall Batman in the blue and gray and yellow. That's the Batman colors I grew up with. Now I love all, of course, the Dark Knight and the any of the black outfits, the stealth outfits. So many Batman outfits, but the blue and gray and yellow, that's my favorite. Looking forward to take some cool pics with this, posted on Instagram. Okay, so and in this box there was also in Batman vs Superman, right? In the Nightmare there was the Bat creature. I love monsters. I don't know what to tell you. So cool. Kind of looks like a cross between a gargoyle. A little bit like the Bat creature you might have saw in Bram Stoker's Dracula there by Francis Ford Coppola. But I love monsters. So it was a good deal on it, so I grabbed it. Okay, so the big box that I have over here. I'm very excited for this. Good boy. I'm going to crack this open, take a peek. When I started collecting vintage toys, I grabbed a few modern toys. Star Wars vintage led me to Star Wars Black Series for modern. And I didn't want to get too deep into the superheroes and the modern toys, but the Marvel 80 years, that line, oh man, especially the Incredible Hulk that they did, just sold me on it. I grabbed the Iron Man, I grabbed Thor, the Wolverine, the Wolverine was in the 2-pack with the Hulk. So I started getting some more vintage stuff, and I thought Hulk needs a villain to go up against. He needs something big. He needs to go up. Oh my gosh, look at this beast. Wow. The Abomination. Holy smokes. Nice photo, or some artwork there. Look at this. Marvel Select. Diamond Select. The Abomination. This is a worthy adversary. Going to be taking lots of photos. Might have to have the Thing join in that fight, because he's tough to handle. The Abomination. Super, super stoked to get this big bad boy. Look at the paint apps on this guy. The different washes, the greens, that head sculpt is amazing. I definitely want to do a video to crack this open and take a look at these details. I don't know if there's much articulation, but that's okay. He looks amazing. All right, that's everything. Oh, one last thing. The Island. Okay, so this is another film, 79, I believe, as well too. Saw when I was like 7 years old at the drive-in theater. Man, modern day pirates. Pretty good little action flick, directed by the guy that did The Golden Child, Fletch, Bad News Bears. But there's a scene in here where the pirates, they're brainwashing the son to turn against the father. And that scene where they keep him awake, and just that whole brainwashing scene really stuck with me. Not so much that it was like reoccurring nightmares, but it was just a fear I had of being brainwashed. I don't know. Totally paranoid about that happening to me. I don't know why it stuck with me, but this is a great flick. Haven't seen it in a long time. Michael Caine. Gonna give it another watch. All right, friends. Thank you so much for sticking through all this unboxing and unwrappings. Had a lot of fun here. Thanks for hanging out with me. Remember, we are going through some tough times right now, so stay safe, stay strong, and I look forward to hanging out with you again soon. All right, you have a good night. Take care.